All right, so trying to make the Proline body fit. I've got it all cut out. Had I thought of this before, I probably would have done it that way. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Make Stuff Better. And I'm going to show you how I'm making the body fit on this first. I ordered the Proline Ford Raptor body for it, and it seems like a great fit. I'm impressed with the thickness of the plastic, and I think it's going to do a great job. But I'm having an issue with the body not sitting where I want it to sit on the truck. One thing I started doing is this. All right, so trying to make the Proline body fit. I've got it all cut out. Had I thought of this before, I probably would have done it that way. I cut along the line that they left in the body as a guide to cut through, but you'll see right here, the body comes down and it connects with the frame, which is right there. I shaved some off. I actually heated the frame and bent it here and on the other side, so this came down a little bit, which gave me some space in the nose, much needed. It's hard to see, but that's why I left the body clear so I could see where I was working. But I really need the body to fit into this groove. So what I did on this side, it's almost there. Like it goes in maybe halfway, but I want it to sit down in there all the way. You'll see that this comes off on an angle and that one comes out straight. So this is the side, that's how it comes. And then this one is what I did to it. I just shaved off the edge. And I did the same thing on the little nubs that correspond right here. So that's what they normally look like, and that's what they look like now. And when you put them together, you get this piece, when you screw it down tight, instead of being flat, comes down just a little bit like that. And it gives me just perfect clearance here for the body, right under there. Because of the shape of the body. I think most Traxxas bodies come out and they're much more square. This is from the Bronco, and these are also from the Bronco, because it gives us a little more cutaway at the nose and at the rear. I was initially going to get the high trail ones, and I looked at it and it's just way too square in the front and the back. There's no way that was going to fit. These fenders, inner fenders, are also from the Bronco. Done. Well, that part is, it sits perfectly right in there. Look how deep that sits in there now. It's like exactly where I want it. Let me show you how I did that. So what I've done is, this is just wire that you wire your house with. It's 12 gauge. I take the end of it and just bend it around. Hard to do this on camera. Just make a loop like that. Then we cut it. That was perfect. Literally shot into my hair. And that's what we have. Then I take that and I bend it around a little more till I have one of these. And that creates the space between the rock slider and that point on the front. Then I don't put one on the back, and when I wind down that back screw, it tips it up just a little bit more, and it is just such a good fit. It is such a good fit. I am so excited for this mod. I haven't even finished the truck. I'm already modding it, only because I want this body to fit really, really well and be clipless. Along with this wire washer, if you will, spacer, I added a longer screw, because now to get the same bite, I've got both of those in there. Because it's copper, it's relatively soft, and if you make it tight, then the screw can just thread right through it and hold it in place. And then we just take it, stick it on, and we'll tighten it down. And that is how we make the Proline Ford Raptor body fit the TRX4. Such a good fit. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but it is amazing. I'll show you how I actually stick it to the body when we get there, but now it's on to painting, because that is just absolutely perfect. I have this stuff here called masking liquid, H2O. This is like $30 for a quart. Thankfully, I don't need very much to do this. I could probably do like 100 bodies with this much. I'm just gonna brush it on. I thought about spraying it, and then I was like setting up the sprayer just for this much. If I was gonna do like a couple of bodies, I probably would, but not today. So I'm gonna just brush this in there. That's how a lot of other people do it. We'll see how it goes. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program with this breaking news. I broke the video. Well, it didn't really break. I just kind of lost the footage of painting the body, which is a shame because everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and I wanted to show what was going wrong. I have the body right here, so let me show you the finished result. A couple things. I saw a lot of people sand the body on the inside before they painted it to make the paint stick better. So I did that. But then I also used TS Tamiya paint instead of PS. And TS is for hard bodies. PS is for polycarbonate, which is Lexan. As a result, peeling the liquid mask came off really, really hard. If you look close right here, you can see it didn't actually all come off. I basically had to scrape it with my thumbnail to get it off, and everything that's white had to be scraped off. That's a lot on this truck. I'm pleased with the paint job I did, just not pleased with how I went about the process. Eventually, like, this is a sticker, this is a decal, this is a decal. The lights are decals, so I'll probably end up stripping all the paint off of this eventually and repainting it. The reason for repainting it is I've run it like a couple of times, and look, the paint is just, anywhere it flexes or gets damaged, the paint is just flaking off, so this isn't working. I'm not gonna do it right away just because I like the truck, I like driving it, and it doesn't look horrendous until you get to here. But I'm definitely not going to just put the polycarbonate paint on top of it, because it'll all just come off at that point. In case you were wondering, the mirrors for this truck don't come with the body. They are actually part of this body. This is the Raptor Slash body, and that is the exact same mirror as this one. So you just go on the Traxxas website, buy those mirrors, slap them on that truck, and you're good to go. They fit right in that spot, kind of like they were meant to. I'm really impressed. Plus, it just really completes the look of the truck. Here is the underside. It's basically all double-sided tape. What I did first is I put it on the frame. These parts just wrap around and stick back to each other so that they don't come dislodged from the frame. And then they just stick to the frame, stick to the body wherever they touch. So I looked at, like, obviously here on the TRX4 Bronco, I think there's a door handle there that they bolt through. Another door handle there maybe. But this is all just double-sided tape, and it seems to hold really well, to the point where if I try to pull this off, it'll actually pull this TS paint off the body, which isn't very hard, but still. It's really solid. I'm impressed with how solid it is for it just being double-sided tape stuck on there. Even though it kind of all went wrong, it's a friggin' rad looking truck. If you haven't seen the running video of this truck, that's going to be here in a second. Thanks for watching.